today we will understand drift speed and relation between drift speed Vd and electric field intensity E. We know that हमें पता है कि किसी भी कंडक्टर के अंदर इनसाइड ए कंडक्टर देयर आर फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन एबेंडेंस, इसके अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा मात्रा में फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं। जब किसी एटम से एक इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्री हो जाता है तो रेस्ट ऑफ द एटम बिकम्स पॉजिटिव। तो ये फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इस मेटल के अंदर विद इनॉर्मस स्पीड विच इज़ नियरली 10 to the power 5 मीटर पर सेकेंड विच इज़ कॉल्ड इट्स थर्मल स्पीड बिकॉज ऑफ थर्मल एनर्जी। एट रूम टेम्परेचर देयर स्पीड इज नियरली 10 to the power 5 मीटर पर सेकेंड। दे आर मूविंग इनसाइड दिस कंडक्टर and this positive atom is also vibrating about its mean position. It is not free to move but it is vibrating about its mean position whose speed at mean position is nearly 10 to the power 2 meter per second. So these free electrons are moving inside the conductor. They collide with each other and they collide with the positive ionic core. So with positive atom, so their direction of velocity is continuously changing. They are moving randomly, zigzag motion कर रहे हैं with enormous speed. So if we take any cross section, यहाँ इस कंडक्टर में एक क्रॉस सेक्शन इमेजिन कीजिए. So number of electron crossing this cross section from left to right is equal to number of free electrons crossing it from right to left. So net electric current is 0. If we take average of n electrons, average of velocity of n electrons, then it comes equal to 0. Now when we apply electric, if we connect the ends of the conductor to a battery, so this end A become positive, this end B become negative, and there is electric field inside this conductor due to potential difference from A to B. And these free electrons experience force, and due to this force they accelerate in the opposite direction of electric field, but soon they collide with the positive atom and lose their velocity. They again accelerate and then they again collide with positive atom and lose their velocity. So in this way this electric field does not accelerate these free electrons continuously. Electrons move in the opposite direction of field with certain average velocity, and this velocity is superposed on its thermal velocity. So due to thermal velocity, electrons are moving in zigzag motion. After every collision they change their direction, but due to electric field they also drift in the opposite direction of the field. Drift speed. When we apply potential difference across the ends of a conductor, then electric field inside the conductor drift free electrons with certain average velocity in the opposite direction of electric field. This average velocity is known as drift velocity or drift speed. Now force on one free electron F is equal to minus small into capital E, because we know that if Q charge is placed inside an electric field capital E, then force on that charge F is equal to QE. F is equal to QE. Now if charge is positive then force will be in the direction of field. If charge is negative then force will be in opposite direction of field. So this negative sign shows that force on electron is, now here charge is electron, so F is equal to small into capital E, where small e is charge on one electron. So this negative sign shows that force is in the opposite direction of electric field. Now by Newton's second law we know that if acceleration of charged particle, if acceleration of any particle of mass m by applying force F, then F is equal to m into a. So acceleration is equal to F upon m. So acceleration of electron in the opposite direction of field small a is equal to minus e into capital E upon m. Now mod of this acceleration is small into capital E upon m. So because of this acceleration, electron accelerate in the opposite direction of field, but soon it gets collide with a positive atom and loses its velocity. It again accelerate, again collide, and this process is continuously happening, and in this way this electron moves with average velocity inside the conductor in the opposite direction of field, and this velocity is superposed on the thermal velocity of electrons. Now during two successive collisions, between two collisions electron moves freely. Suppose it collide at A, then moves in this direction and again collide at B. So between A and B it is moving freely, so this path is known as free path. And if we take average of all these free paths, suppose after n collision, then this will be equal to mean free path lambda. Similarly, time in covering this distance AB is known as relaxation time, because electron is moving relaxed during this time period. Average of this time period is average relaxation time. So to cover a distance lambda, electrons take tau time, which is relaxation time. Now by second equation of motion we know that distance covered is equal to ut plus half at square. So distance covered in time tau is equal to free path. Suppose this is mean free path, so distance covered is lambda. From A to B this distance is lambda, and time to cover this distance is tau. So we know that velocity is equal to V is equal to displacement upon time. If we take speed, then it is speed upon time. This is equal to displacement upon time. Now put the value of lambda in place of S. Initial velocity u is equal to 0. This is not thermal velocity. Thermal velocity 0 नहीं है. Just after collision इलेक्ट्रॉन अपनी वेलोसिटी लूज कर देता है, जो उसने एक्सेलरेट होने के बाद पाई थी ड्यू टू इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. तो ये 0 है. टाइम टाउ प्लस हाफ in place of a small into capital upon M into square of time tau square. So this day lambda is equal to small e into capital upon M into tau square multiplied by half. So this is lambda. Now we know that velocity is equal to displacement upon time. So v is equal to lambda upon t. So this is average velocity, this is drift velocity also. Put the value of lambda, solve it. So vd is equal to half into small e into capital upon M into tau. Now if we consider n free electrons, then average velocity for one electron just before collision, v will be equal to u plus at, where t is time. Now take average of relaxation time for n electrons. So this is equal to, suppose relaxation time for one electron is tau 1, second is tau 2, and nth electron is tau n. But acceleration of all electrons are same. So v average equal to 0 plus, because this is velocity just after collision which is 0. This is not thermal velocity. Thermal velocity तो है, लेकिन जिस velocity से वो एक्सलेट होना शुरू करेगी इनिशियली वो 0 है after collision. So 0 plus. Now in place of at, take average of this at. This is for n electrons. So for one electron at1, for second at2 plus dash 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 a tau 1. This is tau, not t. This is tau n divided by n. Take a common, so v bar is equal to a tau 1 plus tau 2 plus dash 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 tau 1 upon n. This is average relaxation time, and a is equal to small e into capital A upon M. So v average equal to e into capital upon m into tau. Now this velocity is just before collision. जैसे यहाँ पर कोलाइड होकर इलेक्ट्रॉन बढ़ा, यहाँ वेलोसिटी 0 है और यहाँ ये एक्सलरेट हुआ इस पीरियड में, और जब ठीक कोलाइड होने जा रहा है तब ये v है. तो ये जो एवरेज वेलोसिटी हमने n इलेक्ट्रॉन के लिए कैलकुलेट की है, n इलेक्ट्रॉन में मीन्स हर इलेक्ट्रॉन की वेलोसिटी को ऐड करके और उसका एवरेज लिया, तो ये एवरेज वेलोसिटी इस जगह आ रही बिफोर कॉलिजन. तो इससे हम vd नहीं कह सकते हैं. इसी केस को एक इलेक्ट्रॉन के लिए भी समझते हैं. फॉर वन इलेक्ट्रॉन सपोज v इज इक्वल टू यू प्लस ए टाउ, दिस इज इक्वल टू 0 प्लस स्मॉल इंटू कैपिटल ई अपॉन एम इंटू टाउ. सो v इज इक्वल टू दिस. तो जो ये वेलोसिटी है ठीक बिफोर कॉलिजन के पहले यहाँ 0, तो इन दो वेलोसिटीज़ 0 और v का एवरेज क्या होगा, 0 प्लस v बाई 2, एंड दिस एवरेज इज ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी, नॉट दिस इज ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी. सो ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी vd इज इक्वल टू हाफ इंटू स्मॉल इंटू कैपिटल ए अपॉन एम इंटू टाउ. सो वी गेट द रिजल्ट बाई दिस मेथड एंड वी ऑल्सो गॉट द रिजल्ट बाई दिस मेथड. दीज आर सेम. अब इस पॉइंट को मैं रिपीट क्यों कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि बहुत सी बुक्स में, इन मैनी बुक्स, vd इज इक्वल टू स्मॉल इंटू कैपिटल ए अपॉन एम इंटू टाउ प्रूफ किया गया है, विच इज़ नॉट करेक्ट इन माई ओपिनियन, बिकॉज इन मोस्ट ऑफ द बुक्स vd इज इक्वल टू हाफ इंटू स्मॉल इंटू कैपिटल ए अपॉन एम इंटू टाउ is also proved. So vd is this much. So here I have given my own explanation. If you think there is something else, so comment it. Thanks. Have a nice day.